Hi everyone, it's me, Melanie Grace, and in today's video, we are machine quilting with rulers with our meander template. And this is what it looks like. It's all finished. And I hope you enjoy this quilting project with rethreading my machine 5 times, reloading my bobbin twice, cutting thread, all that in grand total was like 18 minutes. So grab that table runner, put on your ruler foot, grab your meander template and load up a bobbin and get this done in less than a half an hour. All right, thanks for watching. In today's video, we are going to be quilting this adorable little table runner. My mother-in-law started it, my mom finished it, and I am going to be quilting it by request with the meander. As mentioned before, the meander is my absolute favorite ruler. Let me just show you what I did earlier. This is my shamrock quilt, and then I just did the meander and the border. This is my Valentine's Day one, and it's a heart wall hanging, and again, I used the meander. It just gives a beautiful texture. So for this one, I was thinking I have a couple different options. I was thinking I could actually just, oh, other side. Da-dun, 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 and then just do that all the way down. Or I could do 1, 2, 3 rows vertical. I think I might do 3 rows vertical. That way it's just one continuous thing all the way down. I will be starting, oh, it's so hard. First, I'm going to properly base this because I don't think this is basted. I'm going to iron it first, make sure it's all perfect. And then I'm going to start in the middle, work my way down, work my way up, work my way down. Okay, so here at my sewing machine, actually, I should have showed you. I put pink in, and then I'm going to be using this cream, not the green, the cream. And I've already threaded it. I've got my foot on, I've got my ruler, I've got my coffee. All right, here we go. All right, so since this is just a 3-block table runner, it's not going to be too complicated. I just hope I have enough bobbin. Okay, so once again, as we're using our meander, we're going to make sure our quilt is on our lap. So I have this like on my lap. I'm going to put this, my ruler up. I think for this one, I'm going to make it like maybe a 1/2 inch up. And then I'm going to eyeball my quilt. So I'm going to be able to see that I want like all my centers. So done, 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 to be in the middle of the block. So that way I have room to put on either side. And then we will just begin. Here we go. And you also want to press firmly. I notice that my grippy spray doesn't feel very grippy anymore, so I just have to press down really firm. Easy as pie. The name of the game is to go nice and slow and to keep your pressure down, because otherwise this will really start to move around. Oh, there we go. Make sure my foot's down. Going to make sure once again I am going down the center of the block. I think I shifted. There we go. Okay, what I did there, I noticed that my thread came up like too much top thread, so I just went back over it so it's a little double stitched. I'll go back through and trim that afterward. Okay, lining up my centers. Oh, that was fun. I did a little bit of too sharp of a move. Uh-oh. I don't want to go faster than my needle is moving, because otherwise you do get those skip stitches. All right, looks pretty good. Pardon me, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. And that was the end of my coffee. Sad day. That just means I drink it all, so it's going to be a good day. All right, there we go. Why does this seem weird? Oh, see that loop again. I feel I'm going too fast on this specific loop right there. Okay. What I love about this ruler is when you switch over sides like that, it looks like it's just one continuous line. Whoever created this ruler did a spectacular job on the design. All right, and this takes us to the end of the quilt. Okay, now here's this one. I'm going to go extra slow. There we go. Okay, and for this one, we don't even have to cut thread, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to twist the little quilt around. I'm going to reposition it so it is on my lap once again, and I'm going to move my needle over here. So we're just going to kind of walk over, free motion style. Okay, so an important thing to note is I ended here, right, with the opening here. So traditionally I'd spin it around. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to go back through. So I start on with that side of the template. I just don't want to cut thread and then do it, so don't mind me. Okay, so I'm not quite center, so I do want to move over just a little bit. So we're just going to kind of gently free motion over. Okay, and that looks good. So what I'm looking at is I am looking at my other stitches, because I don't want the ruler to go over those stitches. So I want to make sure we're just right next door to them. I might even go up a little bit further or down. I think down, that'll be good. And then we'll just continue on. Coming together beautifully, guys. And I believe this quilt pattern actually came as part of the Riley Blake table runner of the month. I know my mother-in-law had a subscription to, a subscription to that for a while, and she didn't make all of them, and so when she passed away, I actually took a couple, and my mom took a couple, and so it's pretty neat to see that my mom was able, bobbin. Here we go. I'm going to pause this while I take care of that. Okay, we are reloaded, and there's the pink that I was showing you. Details out. I have to rethread my machine because that was fun. I really like how my nails go with this table runner. All right, there we go. Now, where were we? We were right there. All right, when that happens, we want to just double, like, backspace, what's the correct word? I just want to cover those stitches so it doesn't separate, peel. I'm not finding my words very easily. Unravel. There we go. There we go. I feel like my machine's running slower. And I didn't even touch the buttons. What was that sound? Did you hear that? I want to come up a little bit higher so I have more on here. There we go. Uh-oh. Right. My thread broke. I'm going to switch my needles. I have a little, what do they call these? Lingonberry, longer burger baskets. Let's switch to a microtex needle. The reason I'm doing this is because the thread has broken 5 too many times. And I feel like it's the needle. It looks fine. This is an old needle case that my mother-in-law gave me this cool hack. You put all your broken needles in here. Okay, Schmetz Microtex. Or actually, don't I have like a quilting needle? I've got Universal, more Microtex. Microtex is great when making bags. I thought I like organized these. Jeans, top stitch, Universal. Do I not have quilting needles, guys? Got a lot of Universal. Oh, there we go. Quilting needles. Okay. Get my Universals away. Get my Microtex away. Quilting. I think this one means I used it, so I'll just keep on reusing. And these are just normal problems of quilters. The bobbin runs out, the needle breaks, the thread breaks, and it's fine. Not a big deal. Okay, love this guy. That there. I just love this little longer burger basket. Isn't it so cute? Have my needles in there and a couple rotary blades. Okay. And I mentioned in another video, but not this one yet, that my the automatic threader on this machine does not work when I have my ruler foot on there. All right, where was I? Were we here? I think we were here. Okay. We don't have the bobbin. Oh, there we go. Now I've got the bobbin. Okay. You know, I'm glad you got to witness that, because this is all part of the quilting journey. See, part of me worries there's not enough like quilting here. Can we like angle it up more? No. We might have to do some weird things in there. Okay. I need to speed this up just a hair. Just a hair. Oh, you hear that? Now it's singing. The thread broke. Thread broke again. Oh my gosh. What do you want to snack on?
I don't have any cereal.
I don't know. Let me finish quilting this and I'll get you a snack.
Okay.
He's in the shower.